The great Confucius said, 学而时习之，不亦说乎? Which means, is it not a pleasure after all to practice in due time what one had learned? Hi fellow viewers, welcome on BON and to our program, Tricks for Learning Chinese. My name is Francis and I have something very interesting to share with you. As you know, the whole world population is about 6 billion, with over 100 official languages. Among these, Chinese language is spoken by over 1.5 billion. That's a rate of over 25%, a quarter of the whole world population. This makes Chinese language definitely the most spoken language in the world. Nowadays, more and more foreigners are interested in this language. Hence, they get to understand more about Chinese culture. Would you not like to be part of this? Want to count among those who can speak the most spoken language in the world? Well, join us in this daily program. Would you like to get some basic knowledge about Chinese language and yet you don't know how to start? Well, just join us. Or maybe you do have some Chinese basics and would like to improve. Then you're so welcome every day at this time on BON, and we'll have a lot of fun doing this together. I'll be very glad to share with you every day my own personal and rich experience of studying Chinese as a foreign language. In most of Western languages, you have an alphabet, almost the same 26 letters, with a different pronunciation. In English, for example, that would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on, right? In French, you would say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. But in Chinese, there is no alphabet, no 26 letters to remember. Instead, the most important basic thing to know is the 4 tones. Oh yeah, that's all. Just 4 tones. Which are there? Well, I guess if you are a good music listener, and I'm sure you are, then you'll get these tones very easily. Very easily. It's just simple. Piece of cake. Here we go. The first goes like this. Ah. The second goes ah. Then ah and ah. So this sound, just the sound, for a moment let's not care about the meaning. It sounds ah, ah. No matter what's your voice, you should get it ah and not something else. So the second one is rising. It's a rising tone. Ah, ah, because it kind of corresponds to the English when you say ah or something like eh. You see? So ah is a rising tone. Then the third one is ah, ah, and the last, it's a falling tone. Ah, ah. Just like in English when you say no, no, exactly this tone. Or when you say yes, yes, it's a falling tone. It's not the same like yes, yes would be this one. Ah. So you have ah, 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 ah. Let me take another syllable. This would be read ma, 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 ma. This ma starts from a low pitch and rises fast and short. Ma, ma, you see? Ma. But this one, it first has a descending, you know, we can separate it into 2 parts. Ma. You first have a falling part and then a rising part. Ma, ma. You could separate into 2. You have the falling one that's it, ma. And then the rising part says ah, ma, ma. You see? But that one is directly going up. Ma, rising. Ma. So, and the last one is very easy. It starts from a high pitch and then falls. Ma. Fast. Just like the English no, as we said. No. Or yes. ma. So it's very, very important. It's very important to memorize these 4 basic tones. Try to repeat after me. The 4 tones first, and then one after another one. Ma, 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 ma. The first would be ma. No matter what's your voice. Let's say you have a voice like a baritone, you know. You rather say ma, ma, you see. Or you have a voice like a child, you say ma. You don't change the tone. No matter what's your voice, the tone doesn't change. You'll be a girl, you'll say ma, ma. You see. A boy would say ma. Or I say baritone would say ma. And the second tone, ma, ma doesn't change. No matter what's your voice, what's your mood, what's your condition, you have it. Ma. The baritone would say ma. You see? Ma. Or let's say a little kid would say ma, ma. A girl would say ma, ma. It's going up. Ma. Now the third tone is like ma, ma. Let's say with a big voice, that will be ma. A voice like a little child would say ma. A girl would say ma. You see, you have this break in the middle, like if you had something in your throat when you're talking, ma. You have this ma. You cannot just go ma. That will be the second tone. Ma. The third ma, and the last ma, ma, ma. Good.很好. Shorter. 很好. 很好. Ma. So let's take an example in the daily life. In English, we often greet people. When we want to greet somebody, we say hello. But we can also say hello. We are free to say hello, hello. It's always the same meaning, you know, no matter what's your mood. You say it according to your mood at the time, at the moment. But in Chinese, how can you change according to your mood? You can change your voice or whatever, but you cannot change the tone. If in English you say hello, 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 in Chinese you say 你好, that means hello. 你好, you cannot change to 你好 or 你好. That's not right. That doesn't mean hello. It means something else. So in Chinese, to say hello, you say 你好, 你好. Let's suppose the person is very far from you. You say, hey, 你好, 你好. You see? If the person is closer, you say, 你好, 你好. And actually, the secret is to repeat it just like a short piece of music. You know, repeat that melody the way it is said without changing it. 你好 is 你好. So I'm going to take another example right now to show how important it is to keep the tone right. For a short while, I'm going to ask you not to think about Chinese. I'll show you something. I said this is an English word, not Chinese, English word. So when you look at this word, I'm sure nobody knows what it means. At least I don't even know if this word exists in English, actually. You see? But why don't you know what it means? Because it is not written the right way. If I write it, let me write another word for you. Do you know what it means? Well, me, I don't know. I guess I guess you don't know too. Just because the letters are not written in the correct order. So, but if I write them in the correct order, now everybody will know what it means. You know, instead of C-R-A, I'll write it normally. I just replace R and A. It becomes car. Everybody knows what a car is, right? A car, even small little children at home, they know what is a car. But if you write it this way, replacing these two letters, no matter how many times you repeat the word, cra, nobody will understand, right? It's the same with this. If I write it in the correct order, I bring this here and that one there, it becomes taxi. And now everybody understands what it is. Here, nobody could guess. That's exactly what happens in Chinese when you misuse the tones. The tones should be used at the right place. You say, 你好. Well, for the moment, let us write it this way. But later we will see that this tone actually is the third tone. So when you say 你好, you should pronounce it 你好. Let's consider that for any reason. You say something like 你好. It gives us this one. 你好 means hello, but 你好 doesn't mean hello. And if you want to check about the meaning, I can tell you. 你好 means the mud number. You know the mud? When you mix dust with water, you get a mud, right? Hao is the number. Hao ma. 你好. It doesn't mean hello at all. It means the mud's number. So that's something else. That's why we should be very careful about the tones. Use the right tones at the right place. It's very important to keep the tones right. No matter if you're shouting, let's say the person is very far from you, you'll say, hey, 你好, 你好, 你好. Or no matter if you're whispering, the person will be like close to you. You'll say, hey, 你好, 你好. Or let's say you're in a very happy mood and you just say it naturally, haha, 你好, 你好, 你好. The tone should be always right. Keep the tones correct. And remember those 4 tones, we just wrote them there. Ma, 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 ma. So that's it for this very first step. Remember the 4 tones. That's like your own alphabet. I hope you guys kept something. I'm sure you did. At least you know the correct and standard way to say hello in Chinese, which is 你好. Okay? 你好, 你好. 那我们今天的节目到此要结束了，让我们明天同一个时间不见不散。Oh, sorry, I totally switched to Chinese. Well, fellow viewers, let's make it again tomorrow, same channel, same time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. 再见。黑化肥发灰，灰化肥发黑，黑化肥发灰会挥发，灰化肥挥发会发黑。哇，热死我了！